Well, I've been having back pains for years. Every year it's been getting worse ever since I was like, I don't know, early 20s. And I just stopped exercising, stopped lifting weights because I can't stand the pain, driving, sitting, everything's really hard. So I just stretch. I want to get back to the gym.
And point to me, where do you feel the problems?
Like sometimes they build up to here,
Mm-hmm.
but mostly it's coming from the center and then this spot. There's a spot right here that's always pulsing.
Let's go ahead, let's take a look, see where the potential problems are. So looks like we got some chronic nerves in there as well. This one's evident. So we see an abnormal temperature difference right here. So, I understand even though you feel a lot of pain over here and some over here. What about this region over here?
Not much.
Not much?
Yeah.
Because even though symptomatically you may not feel too much here, but more so in these spots. Why we focus on here? Because this region over here serves as a base foundation for the rest of the structures above. So if this is unstable, what do we expect everything else above to happen? It's also going to distort and shift that alignment as well. So, taking a look at our directive data right off the bat, I want to see this area nice and smooth. But what do we see here? There's something going on this region over here. There's quite a bit of swelling, and this is chronic and old.
Yeah, it's been for years.
So we see this nice and smooth. But you feel this over here? This is boggy. Right? There's some fluid, adenomous fluid right in this region over here, and there's a nice little bump right over here as well. That tells us your body is doing something to protect this region over here. Take a look at the other spots. Yeah, this one over here as well. A nice little adenomous spot region over here. And one right over here as well. All right, so now let's go take a closer look at this over here. Not too bad. How's that fella right there? It's tender.
Yeah.
It's also stuck. It's not moving. But what we also find is that this one's also kind of stuck. This one's also stuck too as well. Yeah, this is more stuck. All right. Right there. On these films over here, we detect several structural abnormalities. The 5th lumbar, 11th dorsal, and 6th dorsal. So these two correlates what you're feeling all that pain right now. Between your shoulder blades and this one over here, right at this region over here. Once again, the reason why we take a look at this fellow over here, because this serves as your base foundation to everything else above it. Just like the game Jenga. You mess around the bottom pieces. What happens to everything else above it? You're also going to move. This fellow also, what we also see in the films, see all this? All these dark spots here?
Yeah.
This is all bowel gas. Meaning, yeah, you got constipation. Right? That's what all this is.
Yeah.
This tells us your 5th lumbar nerve, you don't have enough nerve function to your colons. So therefore, and you also mentioned about it as well, yeah, this problem's been going on for many, many years.
Yeah.
Once we correct this, I would not be surprised your bowels start to resume normal function again. So I recommend after we correct this, don't go too far from a toilet. Alright?
No problem.
Okay. Just relax a little more. Coming up. Go ahead, walk across.
More relief from back, from the bottom. The lower back feels more standing straighter.
All right.
More flexible, more loose.
Good. How about this region over here?
Still feel a little pain in the middle, but the bottom is like more flexible.
Just a little more. Right there. Let them all go. Right.
Much straighter. Yeah, I feel partials much straighter. I can feel my chest more out.
Keep walking.
A few more steps. I don't feel that pulsing no more. In the middle.
How do you like that, huh?
Good, good. This feels much, my base feels more looser.
Alright, what about this
Posture.
region over here?
The pulsing in the middle stopped and just feel much straighter standing up.
And how's the mid back?
The pulsing stopped. Yeah, feel more flexible now.
Alright. That's everything, brother.
All
Well
right.
said.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
All right.
Take it easy, man.